Previously on Second Fiddles, Max hosted an orientation meeting for the newest Second Fiddles recruits. Linus showed up to reveal a note from his mom about someone named Tammy, but no one recognized her name. We now rejoin Max, Linus, and Parker after that meeting. That's right, folks. The last 3 episodes all happened at nearly the same time. This is pretty much the opposite of a time jump. You're welcome. Let's begin.
Episode 48, Closure.
Alrighty. Now that the girls are gone, I need a drink.
Uh-oh, why?
I'll get to that. First, the booze.
I don't have any. Sorry.
Seriously? Nothing?
There was a lot of boxed wine here when I moved in, but it's all gone now. Max must be a secret wino.
Ew, no, I am not a big fan of wine. I thought you drank it all.
Huh, weird. Maybe somebody threw it away?
I don't know, maybe Elijah took it home for his parents or something?
So what you're saying is, there's nothing to drink?
Personally, I try to avoid alcohol. It makes me sloppy.
There's always water.
You guys suck.
Did I say I get sloppy? I meant slutty.
I'm having college flashbacks.
Do you remember how wasted I got after my Urban Heroics final?
I remember when you woke me up that night, completely naked, walking on the ceiling. You scared the shit out of me.
I don't remember you kicking me out, though.
Hey, it's not every day you wake up to a hot guy standing naked above your bed.
Can you, do it on the walls and upside down and stuff?
My powers do add a level of flexibility in the bedroom, yeah.
Can we maybe not talk about this?
What? Can a guy be curious about another guy's superpowered sexual exploits?
Not when that guy is my ex-boyfriend.
Dude, I have so many stories. When my powers first kicked in, I was actually giving a guy a hand, if you know what I mean, and I got stuck.
Shh. Did you have to go to the hospital?
Well, we were both in the closet and didn't want to freak out our parents, so we just waited until I was able to detach.
Was the guy's thing okay?
Oh yeah, he was physically fine, but it was a traumatic first sexual experience for both of us.
Linus, please change the subject. Why are you looking for alcohol?
I was looking through the library at the estate, and I found this...
You have a library?
Yeah, I'm super rich. It was mainly my mom's library. She was really into books. No pun intended.
Because she literally travels into books?
Yeah, Max, I remember. It's not every day you hear about someone with such a badass power.
It is pretty badass, isn't it?
So what happened?
I was looking through some of the hideaway books that we used to store toys and stuff when I was a kid, and... Parker, you don't have to raise your hand. What's up?
What's a hideaway book?
Oh, they're hollow books that we use to hide stuff in.
Like the ones with hidden flasks in them?
Yeah, but we use them for fun little kid stuff.
Gotcha. I thought this was going to be an alcohol story.
It's not.
What did you find?
I found a ring in the hideaway version of the Odyssey. I think it was my mom's.
Rings freak me out.
What?
He has an irrational fear of his fingers getting stuck in rings. If you'd come to orientation earlier, you would have heard it.
Whatever.
Is it like an engagement ring?
Yeah, but last time I went through those books, it wasn't there. Mom hasn't come out of the journal since then, and Dad and Sally didn't care enough to go in there.
That's weird.
Yeah, unless I missed it before.
Is the Odyssey the one with the Lotus Eaters and the Sirens?
Yeah, and the Cyclops, right?
I don't know, I never read it. I just hid action figures in it that I didn't want Sally to find and melt.
Have you heard of the wannabe superhero group, the Sex Men?
Why?
Well, they have a member named Cucklops. He's a Cyclops who likes to watch people bang.
Yeah, I've heard of them before. They're led by Professor XXX.
Kinky.
Yeah, the other members are Vagine Grey and Wolverine.
They're superpowered former porn stars.
Linus, I talked about them in that podcast I recorded, the one with Ren about the movie Labyrinth.
Oh, that attempt at a movie review podcast?
Bro, you were in one of the episodes.
Yeah, but 5 people listen to those.
Oh my god, what was it called?
Blockbuster movies.
That's so cringe.
I only recorded 3 episodes before I gave up. Podcasting's hard. Wink, wink.
So, what are you going to do with the ring?
Oh, I don't know. I left it where I found it.
Hey, if you ever meet your special someone, you could use it to propose.
Yeah, right. I feel like I'm gonna be single forever. I need someone who challenges me and calls me out on my shit, but who's also really dirty in the best possible ways.
Good luck with that.
Is that why you want a drink?
Yeah, it's been freaking me out. I'm afraid it's a sign, but I don't know what it means.
Sorry, Line. I can't help you with that.
Until today, I've been doing pretty good. I was enjoying my life as a superhero. Yeah, I've been mourning Sally and dealing with my mom wanting to stay hidden, but this morning I woke up feeling like something was missing. Like there's a hole in my heart and I can't fill it.
Hence the desire to drink.
F it. I'm going out. If either of you want to join me, I'll be at the pig roast.
Is that a bar?
Yeah, it's only a few blocks away.
Huh. No thanks.
No takers?
Sorry.
Hey, more for me.
I don't think that's how that works.
Whatever. Hey, maybe I'll get lucky tonight.
Have fun, I guess?
See you later, Maxie.
Bye. Well, that was odd. I've never seen him like that before.
Does he realize all he has to do is smile in someone's direction to get literally anyone into bed?
It's weird. Since we reconnected and buried all of our drama from college, I don't remember him dating anyone. Not even a one-night stand.
Maybe he was just focusing on becoming a superhero. One-track mind, you know?
Yeah, but he talks about sex like all the time. It's just... I don't know.
Speaking of burying your drama from college, would now be a bad time to finally talk about that?
You mean talk about how you left me and broke my heart without a second thought and then came back to town without telling me?
In a nutshell, yeah.
Might as well.
I don't even know where to start.
I do. How long did you know that you'd be moving halfway across the world with your family before you actually told me?
I feel like you've been waiting to ask that for a long time.
You're f***ing right I have.
I knew for about 3 months. My parents delayed the transfer until I was able to finish out the semester, but I knew after the first week of classes.
Wow. So you just lied to me the entire time?
Yep. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I was afraid if I told you, you wouldn't want to be with me anymore, and I'd miss out on spending that last bit of time with you.
You never gave me the chance.
I'm sorry. I was scared. I don't have an excuse.
So what, you loved me so much you couldn't bring yourself to break my heart, so you just strung me along?
Well, yeah. Do you have any idea how difficult that was for me? Knowing that every kiss, every moment together was leading to an ending where we wouldn't work out? It sucked.
At least you could prepare for it. I was totally blindsided.
I know. I planned to tell you a month before, but I kept pushing it back. I f***ed up. I own that.
But what if it didn't need to end? If I'd known early enough, I could have tried to transfer.
Max, you love Rose City, and your parents are here. I knew there was no chance.
Oh, yes, you are so wise beyond your years. Thank you. Thank you so much for gracing me with your insight.
Hey, if I remember correctly, our breakup was mutual.
I only agreed to it because I thought it's what you wanted. You kept saying things like long distance sounds so hard and I don't see how it could ever work. You sent a pretty clear message. And only giving me a 2-day notice didn't help. That's a lot to unpack in a single weekend.
I didn't want to break up. I was just being realistic. You would have been so lonely, and the time difference would have been a bitch.
I barely had any friends. My whole world after you left was just Eloise. I didn't even try dating again until after I graduated.
I'm sorry.
Oh, and I'm actually really good at long distance. Elijah was in outer space for months last year, and we freaking rocked it.
Fine. I'm just a selfish d***. It's not like I was being ripped away from everything I loved too. I had actual human friends. And you. And I didn't want to go.
Then why did you? A lot of people go to college far away from their parents.
They said they would stop paying for school if I stayed behind. I tried, Max. I fought to stay, but I didn't have any idea where to find the money or even how to fill out a freaking FAFSA. And I've always wanted to go to Europe. It was a great opportunity.
Oh yeah, a top-notch overseas education has worked out so well for you. I'm sure your parents are really proud of their son being a vigilante stripper.
Screw you, Max.
How did you think this conversation would go? There's a lot of baggage here.
Apparently, more than I thought. It's like you've been stewing in bitterness for the last 6 years.
Pretty much. Until I met Elijah, dating was impossible. Anytime I made a real connection, I was afraid they'd leave me. So, looking back, I think I sabotaged every potential relationship so I wouldn't get hurt again.
I don't want to argue anymore. Breaking up with you was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. I'm just as traumatized as you. I know you probably see it as something that I did to you, but it happened to me too. It wasn't really up to me.
That's BS, and not Chameleon's baby.
Okay, maybe we both could have fought a little harder. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah, whatever. You still should have told me sooner.
I know. I should have been honest from the beginning.
Yeah.
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 Max.
Hey, Max! Parker. Did everyone else already leave?
Yep. It's okay. All you missed were some dumb icebreakers.
They weren't dumb.
How did the HR thing go?
I got fired!
Ouch. Sorry, bud.
It's okay. It's what I was expecting.
Oh God, tell me everything.
I'll give you two some privacy. What was that bar Linus said he was going to?
The pig roast. Do you want the address?
Nah, I can use my phone for directions.
Okay.
See you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Is Parker okay? He looks a little spooked.
It's nothing. And by nothing, I mean that we just had a fight about what happened between us in college, and then you walked in before we could fully resolve anything.
Oh, that's not good. Did you hear what you needed to hear? For closure?
Closure sucks.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Right. Sorry, I was in my head there. Okay, now I am completely focused on you. Other than losing your job, how did the meeting go?
We have a lot to talk about. Sophia was there to soften the blow, so that was nice. But there are two things that are, like, really, really important.
You're making me nervous.
You're always nervous.
Good point. What's the first thing?
Fourth Wall told me I didn't lose my powers. He said they were reversed.
What does that mean?
I won't know more until I go home and test it out with my mom's invisibility, but I might be able to make her visible when she's using her power. That, and Sophia thinks it might make me immune to any memory or mind-altering powers.
Like what, her sister Retcon can't change your memories?
She related it to seeing the unseen, revealing what's hidden, or knowing what's been forgotten.
That's vaguely poetic.
I guess.
Hey, if that's what Sophia thinks, who am I to doubt her?
Well, there's something that even Sophia can't recall. And since I'm the only one who remembers her, she thinks it has to do with my new power set.
Her? You're remembering a person?
Her name's Tammy. Does that ring a bell?
Actually, yeah. Linus had a message from his mom with that name in it. It was something about how he needs me and Tammy for something. To rely on us, I think? Because she doesn't want to come out of the journal yet.
Huh. So, whatever is causing this did not affect Bookworm. I wonder if being in a book shelters her from outside forces.
Yeah, I think that's the whole reason she hid in one. To avoid MacGuffin's clairvoyance.
Okay, so that should make it a little easier for you to believe me when I tell you Tammy is your sister.
I'm pretty sure I've always been an only child.
I promise you, she's your older sister. And as of today, or maybe yesterday, I'm not sure, there's no memory of her existence except for me and Linus's mom.
Why would Linus need this alleged sister person?
Don't say alleged. She's real. And she and Linus are a couple.
Ew, if I had a sister, I would never let her date Linus.
Why do you think you and Linus were living together in the first place? He moved in with Tammy when he got kicked out of his house because they'd already been dating for a while.
No way! Linus stopped by and asked me himself, and since I needed a roommate anyway, it worked out perfectly.
A roommate who didn't have an income for almost a year?
No, he had, savings?
Nope. His dad cut him off completely.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And who was paying for the other half of the rent before Linus moved in? I know you couldn't afford it all on your own for very long, even when you were working at Pet Universe.
Oh, I don't know.
Exactly! You were living with Tammy from when you graduated from Rose Academy until she just moved into Linus's mega mansion.
I'm trying to think back, but it's super fuzzy. Like I was drunk and I can't remember the details.
Sophia has some blurry spots in her memory because of it, so you're not alone.
Oh, the ring!
What ring?
Linus said he found an engagement ring hidden inside a book, but he doesn't know where it came from. Do you think it was for her?
Yes! Oh, the day Parker moved in, Linus let it slip that he was saving his mom's ring for Tammy.
Not anymore, obviously. He's out tonight hoping for a hookup.
Well, he'd better keep it in his pants, because if Tammy ever finds out, say goodbye to little Linus and his sense of hearing.
I don't think anyone could call his thing Little Linus. Wait, why would he lose his hearing?
Oh, right. Tammy's a hero, like you, and she goes by Pitch. Her power is sonic vocal manipulation.
So what, she's like a human megaphone?
More like a sonic screaming banshee.
You know, I was thinking yesterday that it was weird there was no glass in this place. Like, weird, right?
Yes! See? There are too many coincidences.
I can't believe I don't remember my own sister. Is she nice?
Not really. I mean, I love her. She's great and all, but nice is not a word I would use.
Could you tell me about her?
Shouldn't we worry more about where she is and why no one can remember her?
I guess. Do you think she's dead?
Holy shit! Don't say that.
Sorry, it's hard to feel bad about someone I don't remember.
Well, you need to start caring, because I can't do this all on my own.
Okay, I'm in. Whatever you need, I'm your man. I mean, other than just sexy time stuff. And moral support.
Gee, thanks.
I seriously have a sister? Like a flesh and blood, real human sister?
She's more of a wrecking ball than a person sometimes, but I think that's why Linus loves her.
Ew, do they use the L word?
We use the L word.
Good point. I'm trying to be protective of my mystery sister.
If anything, she's the one protective of you.
And you know her? Tammy? Are you friends? Or is she more like the judgy sister of your boyfriend that you have to deal with sometimes?
No, I was actually friends with her before I met you. We were working together to spy on you and Linus for Fourth Wall before his family kidnapped you.
What? How did that happen?
Oh my god, we don't have time to correct all of your memories.
This is kind of freaking me out.
Me too.
So, what do we do?
Sophia is checking in with her sister and her mother to verify some details first.
I understand asking Frankie, considering her memory powers, but why her mom?
Sophia's mom is immune to that stuff, remember? She nullifies powers.
Oh, right. So if Sophia told her mom about Tammy and she remembers, we know it's caused by someone's power?
Not necessarily, but if we can find one person other than me, it helps move our research in the right direction.
Huh. And Sophia doesn't think it was Frankie?
No, she doesn't. She says it feels different when her memories are manually changed. This is more of a broad scope kind of thing. If you think about it, It's kind of crazy. Like, someone literally altered reality.
Me, this is insane. I really don't want to deal with this right now.
Would you rather go back to fighting with Parker about your breakup?
No thanks. I'm pretty sure that conversation is done.
Oh. Okay.
I don't hate him. I mean, I kind of hate him, but a part of me will always,
Love him?
yeah, the young, naive part of me who was obsessed with him and clung to his every word. But after he drop-kicked my heart into a million pieces, I can promise you he is never going to get a piece of this ever again.
You would only be so lucky to ever get a piece of this.
Thanks. I love you. You know that?
I do.
I didn't realize until I was just yelling at Parker about breaking my heart that you were the one who put it back together.
Max?
Seriously, I was afraid of getting close to anyone, but with you, it was different. Even though everything started with a lie, which apparently my own sister had a hand in,
She did, yeah.
well, even though things got rocky, you know, with you being teleported into outer space,
And you sidekicking for a pervy douchebag.
and you becoming visible while saving the planet,
And now your sister vanishing and you moving in with your ex.
despite all of the crazy we always find our way back to each other.
Yeah, when you put it that way, we've been through a lot.
But I wouldn't have it any other way. I love you so much it hurts.
You should probably see a doctor about that.
Hey, we have some time before anyone comes back. Wanna make out?
Normally I would object in the name of heroism or whatever, but I need to wait for Sophia to hear back from her family. So, I guess I have some time to kill.
And kill it we will.
Let's murder that time.
Like, super murder it.
Oh my god, just kiss me already.
Yeah, sexy times with my visible dude. Hey, we should call you Visidude.
No, that's not an option.
All I want is some hot VD in my bed.
Oh, did you hear it?
Yeah, I heard it.
Good grief.
In this episode of Second Fiddles, Max is voiced by Matt Johnson, Elijah is voiced by Nick Bissett, Linus is voiced by Alex Sinacropi, Parker is voiced by Greg Maddock, and Sophia is voiced by Robin Rimey. Music by Pete Johnson, and writing, producing, and sound design by Matt Johnson. To connect with us on social media, follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Second Fiddles Podcast, Tumblr at Second Fiddles, and X, Twitter, at Second Fiddles, spelled 2ND Fiddles. Transcripts of all of our episodes can be found at secondfiddlespodcast.com. Thanks for listening!